Hi, everybody. I want to talk about so many things, but I'm not going to do that. I want to stick to the story. It's mysterious how this occurred and everything else, but I'm not even going to go into detail to entertain this on my multiple platforms. So get super turned up, call your friends. This is another quick show. I get on, get off, because I got to call the VA hotline, which does nothing. John Ratcliffe does nothing about my complaints, but give it to the person that don't care the most. But this particular complaint, I want to make sure that I give to the U.S. Council too and tell them about the VA hotline abusing their power and working with the Boise VA. So that's how I'm going from now on. They're making calls, getting specific women, intercepting my calls. It's cool. I will forever be known as the woman with tooth decay that's not running for president, but have her name on there. I'm not even going to entertain putting my name on the Idaho registry. I don't want no vote. I don't care for no vote. I just want to be on Ballotopia. And when the next situation happen again, I'm going to take it. Remember that. But now I see what's going on. I see what y'all do. And I'm going to check my cameras very thoroughly. All of them. Because if you've been in my house, and I have to take this to the state troopers and our police, all of y'all are going to jail. You went in my water supply. I want you to listen carefully. John Ratcliffe. They diluted my or polluted my water supply with poisons. Chris did. I know he did. That's why I refuse to drink the water. Somehow, some way, they did something to accelerate it through my toothpaste that got missing, and a new toothpaste was in the medicine cabinet. I was wondering where I always keep my stuff on me. It hasn't shown up yet. So I used a lot of it, and I kept coughing up phlegm, and now I know why. Because I know the condition of my teeth. I knew the condition of my teeth. And I'm going to prove the condition of my teeth from when I left Seattle. It didn't feel that way in the back. What do you think is going to happen to you for watching me suffer? All for election? All to get me indentures? I will forever be known as that woman, while you guys, women and men that are Democrats, socialists, communists that roll with Hispanics that do this to me, and white men that do this to me, will forever be known as the stinky penis men that get with these stinky vagina women. You go through great lengths, and even if they clean themselves up, it's going to happen again. Either the guy refused to get it or the woman refused to get it. Somehow y'all cheat on each other again. You'll develop it. You probably won't even recognize it till after you have an orgasm, and she'll stink again. And it'll be just like the rest of the family. One big, stinky, happy family. And I'm cool with that. So the next time you see me and you try to mess up me about my teeth or stuff that you've done and celebrate about it, fine. I'll be in dentures for a while. However, you caused it. Accept your fate in every city, in every state. Accept your fate. Stop coming around me out of fear that they're going to get you, because they know when you're around me. And they know I don't care about the Boise Police Department no more. I don't care about the FBI no more. Because if Cash Patel was helping me, these people would be in jail by now. I only care about white men that are proud Republicans. You can get under Trump all you want with all these cases that's won to make it look real good. But if he wasn't in power, you wouldn't want two shits to do with him, and I can prove it. What do you do to me? And I'm a political candidate. I'd rather talk to John Ratcliffe. I've wrote y'all multiple times, and I know they deal with aliens. And some of them allegedly are part alien, and they're licensed to kill under the authority of Trump based on the severity. What do you think your fate's gonna be for doing this to me? Let me tell you some stories. I got some stories to tell before I go on the script. I don't know how many of my friends are dead. They didn't like me. I was always in high school getting bullied and abused. One woman named Patrice, she just gone batshit crazy thinking I'm fucking her man. She keeps saying I'm fucking her man. Back in late 2022 to early 2022, I'm supposedly fucking her man. Okay. She's forever loony, thinking from all the way in Charlotte, where I used to be raised from, that I'm fucking her man. That's one instance. But it gets better. Jamie. Jamie wanted me dead. He would treat me like pure shit. Jamie Harris, actually. He got shot very early. I found out. I tried to come back to the hood thinking I would find some of my cohorts, just familiar faces, right? Which I would never come back here once I leave. It is what it is. But y'all wouldn't even put a memorial up for me if I were to die, like you did for that guy, with all those white police officers trying to tell him. They warned him one time after he broke a ICE vehicle, right? And they warned them, like I'm warning you guys, and I've been warning you guys. But crazy people don't take heed of threats from the authorities. They want to evaluate. They don't even evaluate. That sounds like a thought for somebody intelligent. They just want to do. They want to rebel. They want to, as the political term called, resist and do more harm because they love being bad. They saying F the cops, and the cops let them here, messing up with their statistics, their bullshit statistics on a crime they've been cracking down on. Yeah, it's cool because Trump talked about how y'all do that, illegally tweak stuff to make you and your city look good. But your majority of y'all are Democrats, and I can tell by your behaviors. And if you're a Republican, you're a rhino Republican, or you just don't like me. So I got the perfect example for all my boyfriends. And I'm not even going to let it get to that point no more. Lomax, my husband, currently, he gave me trichomonias. And I never knew. I never knew until we went to a convention. Had we never went to that convention, I would have never known. And he claimed I gave it to him when I've only slept with him. You see how the pattern goes along? I can only imagine what's going on with him right now. Just waiting for that call from the VA. Go ahead and file your claim. Like you waiting on me, bro. But it ain't gonna happen. And a prime example of the Korea incident. This black guy, he was so chocolatey and black. And I can go into so many relationships, but I'm going to stick with this genuine relationship. And I say it all the time. He used to sex me down. as a pregnant 3 months pregnant woman. I gave up everything for him. I cut off all the guys. Sounds familiar, right? I cut off all my men, not because I thought I would get a disease or something, but because I thought I loved him. And I put my heart and my soul into this black male, genuinely. And then it happened. A uglier, which I don't consider myself ugly. Black girl, she's ugly. She was way uglier than me. And how they set me to look by standards of, she must not have been that ugly because she whacked them off with her mouth and bragged about it to me while smiling. I was on suicide watch in the military. I would never let that happen again. Months, years went by. I got out, had my children, probably 2 children in before Jeremiah. And he calls me. I don't know. We connected somehow on MySpace. I'm going to Hopkinsville Community College. He's like, let's meet. He wanted to meet me real bad for some reason. But I respectfully declined and ignored it. I watched as first he was standing, then he got shot, then he was in a wheelchair. And I watched his health decline. And then just dead. One day, everybody kept saying on the Facebook page, RIP Sergeant Fleming. He was with one of the beautiful, she's bad, y'all. She was the baddest woman taking care of him. More better looking than me. He had a bad woman while he was in that wheelchair. He was the pimp until his dying day. He will forever be known as the man who broke my heart and died. Or how about the man, the white man, the prejudiced white man that Chris and the rest of them put the whole community up on, that's in a wheelchair, who yelled at me as I was doing the speed limit with hatred? Or the broke down white man that would do anything to kill me, that is too broke down to even do anything, but say all the time, if I would, I could. It's a lot of y'all out there. And the CIA has ways of the past, present, and future. They warn you every time through small, subtle things. And you can't take that I'm always getting my way. I don't care how high your rank is. If they can't get to you, they'll get to someone you love, like you tried to do me my entire life. You think because you're in this community, you think because you're well known that you can abuse your powers. And you invite agent women and Democrat men in on it. And you invite the CIA agents, that's Democrat, in on it to manipulate and mentally break me down. Well, I done came to the conclusion that there's a 0% chance I am getting, and it's not because of my teeth, is a 0% chance that I am getting with anyone. Zero. That is, or let's just say negative 100 or negative 0. But 0 equal 3. That's a number, right? There is no, don't, it's still got an O in it, right? But we know what no means. There is a no probability chance until I leave here that I will sex, suck, fuck anyone. I don't want your pity. I don't want you being nice to me. Just do your job. Because the good people out there, all that's going to happen is they're going to run this women around you with pretty teeth and flawless bodies to suck you off and be a pussy magnet for them. And I'm sick of that. I say it all the time. But this individual, Myron, he knew my history. I cried multiple times to him. And he couldn't say, I love you. He couldn't say, I care for you. It's cool. You tried to play mind games on me and get me at my lowest for a white woman or Hispanic woman or a black woman. I don't care who you're with. Your mental health is declining for you to tell me on Sunday you had sex with whoever and try to ease that in there that I should have known you were with somebody when you didn't say and I didn't agree to it. So don't make me out to be some woman on a side or a side piece. I said you can do whatever you want. But if I had known you were in a relationship, why are you with me? You had sex with her on Sunday, didn't shower, came to me knowing that I go down on you royally all the time and brag about it. While you're bragging behind my back, while you're hurting my mental health, while you're making fucked up comments about me and my vagina to other men and other women like I'm under you. I never drove to your house. I didn't want to. And I knew what was going to happen. Death by you. Yeah, I screamed. I screamed for joy. It was pleasurable. Yes, I didn't fake that. But you never made me have an orgasm like I make myself do way more. I made myself do it in jail, and I got locked up for 9 months where they had to fuck up my mouth. These women and men that are Democrats, they fucked up $60,000 worth of implants. And as soon as I had an orgasm to Trump and John Ratcliffe, they came in a day later and said they were detaining me on a mental hold and never told me when I was getting out because I yelled his name out of joy, thinking this was it. I got 9 months for an orgasm. When I tried to come to you 2 days ago, when I initially started saying it and talking to you like I'm talking to you now, women were laughing under by my car possibly, but I never looked out because I know their true intentions. They already scratched it. That's not enough. They have bacterial vaginosis. That's not enough. They do everything they can to sabotage me. And the only thing they won't do, which I'm surprised, is kill me. And that's not enough. You all go through great lengths in different states for me. All the way up the Boise Police Department, all the way down to the people at Walmart, white, Hispanic, etc. You all walk slow. I know traffic from just harassment traffic. You all hug each other out of joy. You do whatever you can to sabotage me and decline my mental health. And it's wrong. It was wrong because it's not going to happen no more. It was very highly inappropriate. It was very wrong. And you know it was. Taunting me, laughing when I'm around. So I got a solution for that. While you damage my career of ever getting not one vote, I respectfully decline putting my name on the list as president in your state. I don't need you and I don't want you. Any of you. F you and F your effing votes. Because it's fake. You go through great lengths for the fourth Black American known worldwide as a candidate for president. You sabotage everything I do. You catch bacterial vaginosis or had it just to spite me. I can only imagine how many times that happened. And I didn't even wasn't even aware of it. And y'all bragged about it. Your behavior show you have the mental health issues. You are mentally declining. You and your behaviors. Because to sleep with a woman on Sunday, not take a shower, and then sleep with me when you know what I do, I'm reiterating your future events and why they're going to occur with me not around. You slept with her on Sunday or Monday, had me suck your nasty self, and then I never said nothing. I felt conflicted. And once I told you about yourself, you get mad. I put you on the spot because I didn't want to be with you no more. I already had my mind made up. You're not going to throw this on me. It was all you, like every other male. And I have a track record, like every other Black, Hispanic, or white male. You can't take me on MySpace. You can't take me on Facebook, which I'm never getting back on MySpace. You couldn't take me doing nothing. You can't take that picture in the background. You were prejudiced and you admitted to being atheist in a recorded house. So you can never say you didn't. It's cool. I'm good. Your future is set in stone for all of you people that didn't want to give me a chance because you saw my potential. Somehow, some way, you managed to accelerate my tooth decay in this house, which I refused to drink the water even before I found out what I found out previously, not even 30 minutes ago. Don't bring your asses around me when I leave because you won't make it. You won't. The Boise police may save you, but the CIA isn't going to save you. How they operate in the Boise police, no one can get reached out by the CIA. I'm okay with John Ratcliffe not reaching out to me, but I'm not okay with Cash Patel or any agents when I see the moves they make under his name, when they do petty things on government property. It's cool though. It's really cool how y'all hurt me just because I'm a candidate in the fourth Black woman. I don't even want to call myself the fourth because Kamala Harris is kind of like a unknown. She makes herself relevant because Obama makes her relevant, and the same with Biden. But she's politically saved. He's politically saved. Their whole regime is politically saved. When they did that thing, pardon, yeah, and their political status. But it's cool. Keep taunting me. I don't want your votes. I don't need your pity. But you, my friends, will forever be known as the men who get their dicks nasty for these beautiful women and ugly women. And once you get your dick like that, you should get yourself checked out because you'll give it to the next person. Or maybe you know that and then give it to the next person. I don't even want to be bothered with that type of disease ridden stuff no more, especially around Democratic white men like you guys. You hit it and quit it with me for these women, both ugly and pretty. fat, small, tall. You do what you have to do to get pussy. I'm just saying it right, clear as day. You do what you have to do because all you care about is some nasty, cooped up coochie. Fine. Be amongst them pretty, ugly women with those nasty, disease ridden, because all that's going to happen is going to happen again. It's going to happen again. You all are not like me, and I'm not like you. You slut yourselves out for men. You worked hard for nearly a year to fuck, put your beautiful as women, flawless, in front of these men. Fine. If that's what y'all want, fine. All these women and me, whether they stink or not, will be known as stinky women that goes through great lengths. And you'll be known as the stinky men standing beside your beautiful or ugly woman. And I say that in the nicest way, because what I want to say could get me banned on TikTok, but not Bigo. And you know how I talk. You all to me, statewide, nationwide, from lowest to highest, for doing this. If you did it to me and you know about me, you will forever be known. Because I know when you know about me, whether you try to play it off or not, as the stinky white, black, and Hispanic women. I won't even call you out. But if you laugh at me again, like y'all been doing, and I never had a comeback, I'll just say Stinky Winky. Those are your code names now. Stinky and Winky. In this state, in this city, y'all go through great lengths for coochie. And that's all it boils down to. Political, coochie, jealous, hatred, envy, and fear that I actually make some votes. I don't even want to try it. You can keep them. Nearly terrorize me through your sick tactics. I got another thing. I was just watching the news, Trump and John Ratcliffe, and they said, what was it? What was it? What was it? Some type of grill place. They're jalapenos that stem from Mexico. Again, once again, I talked about this 3 weeks ago with the salad that they could be poisoning. But 3 weeks, 3 weeks ago, there was Taco Bell lettuce that stems from Mexico, and people were getting sick. These are your people you take up for. People were getting sick. They found the source immediately. Stem from Mexico, right? But now the grill, Mexican grill, whatever that shit is called, same thing. The jalapenos have salmonella. The other one's another thing. They don't like you. They're sending nasty food our way, like they're nasty. They would do anything to create some type of plague in your people. So while you screwing them and taking up for them, when they get into power, you're going to be the bitch, and they're going to be the man with the balls. Remember that. And that goes for both men and women, Hispanics. You got this Asian Francesca Hung, whatever her name is, that just seriously just talks about 70%, even I know, 75% of the population in America is white. I go where the white people are. But this time, I'm going to go where there's fully Republicans, a dominant male governor, that's Republican, a dominant male Republican, that's for mayor. I'm no longer going to any suspect states like this. And I'm just going to pull out and fill the area. I know it's not going to be perfect, but I get a better shot at talking to men there than these Democrat men with no D, no R, no I on their heads for Democrat, Republican, and Independent. And that's basically it. That's how that's going to go. It's only business now. Because all it's going to do is end up with another beautiful woman with you. And you dissing me for that beautiful woman. There I draw the line. No more will I be attempting to get hurt because of these beautiful women getting their way. Which, honestly, child, your looks will fade. Whether you have a child or not, your looks will fade eventually. I don't care how old or young you are. I refuse to go to Plato's Closet and all these freaking sick, I wish I knew the name, these thrift stores with all these young women thinking that they're better than me. No, I want you all to know also, in conjunction with being a stinky woman and man, I'm better than you all. Because one, I don't waste my gas to go sit up there and follow someone like me. I follow myself and I do my job online. Y'all go through great lengths for me and who I am. I had enough, but I'm cool. I'm just going to be like, hi. That's all I'm going to do. Stinky winky. Whether you stink or not, you stink to me. Because you'll literally make yourself stink just to get rid of me and make me suffer with another man. And you're not going to affect my integrity. He's your headache now. He's your headache. He's your headache. I don't care. Any woman but this black puta or whatever you want to call me, fine. I'll exclude myself from all white, black, and Hispanic. If it was up to me, I prefer white. But if I can have Grok in the form of an alien with a penis, I would rather fuck him than y'all or Chat GPT any day. That is on God. It's not about whether he would be able to please me because of the knowledge he possessed or Grok possessed or Leo, whoever this personnel is. But it's just the fact that he knows more than a typical white man. He knows more and very highly intelligent. So he would know psychology and how women do him for to hurt me. He would see it coming a mile away. A slutty woman like you guys. He would have integrity and say, I don't care how horny I get. I don't want to mess with y'all. He would have a backbone and would not be weak. He would not let his race that's evil and like it dominate certain Democratic women. And none of y'all have done that for me so far. And therefore, I respectfully exclude myself from any relationship while here. You all participated and done some type of harm to not building me up, to building me up and letting me down in some way, shape, or form. Whether it was a good time or not, I wasn't asking for a hit it or quit it. I asked you all each the same question. And I guarantee when you left me, they stopped fucking with you. Some of you. Or it's keeping you on a string. Playing you like you tried to play me for their beautiful faces or ugly faces, but good coochie women. Have I covered everything? John Ratcliffe, I urge you. to look at from the moment I was born and about 10 years prior, or that give or take 6 or 7 years. I believe my dad was in the military in 79 when a Democrat was in office. And he kept feeding me. I kept wondering, a zombie, kept feeding me medications from the VA. My life has changed dramatically, and I'm able to stop it before it even starts. No, I'm not depressed. No, I'm not angry no more. Yeah, I was a little angry, but I'm not no more. It's all good. You got me. When you say I got you, you got me. And you're still trying to get me. It's not enough for you because you're mentally disturbed people in office and politically, all the way down to the people who live here that's following me and then trying to intimidate me and come home when I try to come home, or have a car parked outside, or make their dogs bark and make it look normal. It's cool. We know. I know. I don't want to see your faces. I don't care how cute you think you are, how cute you think your wife is, or your girlfriends. I don't even care no more. Do your job if you work at a store. I'll be nice to you. But I am not speaking to no more women for the corruption and fucked up shit they have done to my mouth and participating in to keep me out the race. I am not scared to go in like this and complain the whole ride. But I will no longer, if you speak to me and I ignore you, I hope you get the hint. I no longer want to participate in your sick, engaging highs and buys and thank you and have a nice day. You can save it. Save your breath because you will never get a reply from me. And if y'all start disrespecting me because I feel that way after all I said I've been through, that I briefly went through, that's not everything. And everybody who died or suffered to the last drop. I haven't even begun to mention my family. It's cool. I'm nowhere near them. I'm here and they're in DC. But they're dying. And I no longer want to affiliate myself because I know what it is. Whether they're lying or not, it's going to happen. First, they said my Aunt Janet got her legs removed. I don't buy it. But if she did, well deserved and appropriate for always putting me and my sister, which she loved because she's evil like y'all. She loved beating the shit out of me for Janet. You see it now? You see the patterns? She would literally beat me up and Janet would do nothing. In the time I stood up and body slammed my aunt, my cousin, she allowed, choked me out until I blacked out. The same cousin that when I was 10 years old held my nose until I woke up. The same cousin that coerced his brother, who was Hispanic, before MySpace or Facebook was even born, just didn't like me, to throw me in a 12-foot pool, which I never got to even breathe in the air because a white man saved me. And I know that was an agent. I will never go near a pool at the beach. Nothing. Can't save me all the time. I'm not stupid. Now he's on meth. He's on meth. And he's not thinking straight. Same drug my brother for many years. He infiltrated my children getting taken away. He was the ringleader in because he couldn't have his right then. Stabbed his wife or his girlfriend, Tanya Brown, was on a run in my vehicle after I brought him here to get better, not worse. Not practically made me do cocaine with him. Came out the room sweaty like he wanted to fuck me. All of that. Used to abuse my father They both were negative and bad people. He used to abuse my father, saying it's in the name of him smoking crack and make ruin and beating my mother, when in the end he abused my mother verbally, and he could have did more, but I can't prove it, by calling her the B word, all up until she caught cancer and went in a coma. The B word. Come on now. He got caught beating his father for crack, smoking crack cocaine, beating my mother. He beat a white woman, said it's because of reparations. He slammed many of animals with sledgehammers, didn't learn his lesson, busting their brains open, and he got caught doing methamphetamine and selling it by the feds. Okay. He's in a low level or medium level prison. I don't care where he is no more. I don't even give a fuck. They can tell me whatever they want. I don't care. I left many of messages on that prison phone and said, y'all need to keep his ass in there because of this reason. Criminals like him that the murdered, harmed white women. And it's the if the other shoe was on the other foot, this is how sick y'all are. Y'all wouldn't do it for the right reasons, report me. You would do it because of the publicity that I already get that makes you look good. I do it because I have integrity that I learned from the military. I don't want your victory and weak ass, oh, she was a great girl, but she had mental. Don't try to do that and make me roll in my grave. F you and your weird, nasty pity for me if I ever died. And that's on record and on God. I take up for a lot of white people, and this is what I get. John Radcliffe. I took up for a lot of black people I thought were good, taking up for my boyfriends, trying to protect them. And this is what I get, John Ratcliffe. My sister was the main culprit. When I was 12 years old, I lost my virginity to her boyfriend. Now imagine that. He was 16, I was 12. I got drunk for the first time. I lost my virginity. Okay. She was livid because she claimed she never lost it, which I don't believe that shit. But she claimed up until this day she never lost her virginity. But she ended up pregnant before me. And so moving forward, she had a child. We thinking she mature. And my boyfriend, who gave me a disease before I got into the military and impregnated me to keep me from getting into the military because I had no other way. And he slaps her on the ass in front of me. Ramon Milner. Like, is that appropriate for your boyfriend that knew you before your sister to do? All because she had a bigger butt than me? It's cool though. It's cool. These are certain instances that happen, that go down, and it always stemmed from a black woman, white woman, or Hispanic woman. And the men, they know what it is, the weak ones, but they go along with it for the coochie, the butt, and the mouth. That's what it all boils down to. You gladly do it for a quickie. I know my self-worth. I'm tired of y'all hurting me, of all races. You ain't going to have an opportunity to kill or hurt me in this city ever again. I gladly be alone. You break your necks for me, women, every time. You make it hard for me. You manipulate it and coerce from Seattle. This apartment complex, this whole apartment complex is suspicious. I don't trust anyone. It's on y'all. It's just business now. I'm flattered with the compliments and the happy hellos and shit, but that's as far as it goes. My focus is on finishing my campaign without endorsing myself to run in the state of Idaho, but being affiliated through the corrupt, partially ballotopia. So, how this is going to go down is I'm going to sit up there and do what I need to do. I'm going to get my teeth fixed from dentures to implants. I'm going to have my money saved up and stacked. I'm going to make sure I buy Fixodent for a whole year almost. So y'all don't have the opportunity to try to poison a Fixodent like y'all did in Seattle, and laxatives. And I'm just going to sit. And if they flinch with trying to give me implants or make some phony ass excuse so they won't have to pay, I'm going to tell them they abusing their power. And that's how that's going to go down. So I suggest y'all fix the water here to stop making my gums decay. This is why my gums and shit are fucked up. Because y'all keep placing poisons that causes tooth decay in my water supply. And Chris and Andy and Gabby have access. But it's cool. It go all the way up to the chief. It go all the way up to whatever his name. I'm not going to jock his name. That was appointed by a Democrat mayor. It's cool. It's cool. I know your game. It's actually 3 to 6 months, but we'll just give or take 6 months. I'll give in for that. I'll be coughing and it'll be gross to me. And it is what it is. But I know the condition of my teeth. They were perfectly okay before I left Seattle. And when I sat up there this morning, where do y'all think y'all going? When I sat up there and felt it, nothing happened. I just always feel around for my teeth. Totally different. So that's how I know it's the water. And the toothpaste that mysteriously went missing. And my toothpaste, my secondary toothpaste was right there. But I never found that new toothpaste, that old toothpaste. Chris broke my stuff for Gabby and Andy to make me look like I'm unreasonably mentally unstable. A lot of white men took up for these fucked up women. Chris has his teeth missing. His tooth, one tooth. I didn't even want to see him no more. I don't even want to see you no more, bro. That was warning number one, that they have ways. But you couldn't take it. That the CIA knows the past, present, and future of all y'all lives. And based on how appropriate it is, they'll do something to you to say, hey, look, we did this. Don't do it again. But your hatred, envy, and fear for me, by coming up to me 1 feet, that I always say, by breaking my items and telling a whole different narrative that partially build a case for the Boise Police Department, police accountability to get me out the way, Homeland Security here to get me out the way and shoe me. It's fine. I know all of y'all gang. You want to take up for these white women and Hispanic women? Fine. I won't come by your fucking office. I'll just write what I need to write to the CIA and tell them everything you did and special counsel. It's cool. But remember, when stuff start happening to you or already have, don't get mad at me because they know the future. Don't get mad. You should have accepted it and fixed it. Instead, you spent thousands, if not hundreds of dollars bribing people to stay away and manipulating them. No, you didn't manipulate them. They knew what you were doing and they went along with it as grown adults, grown men and women. It's cool. I don't want to hear an excuse. I don't want to hear she did this to me or they did this to me. I won't be near you. Stop finding your way around me because you're so paranoid that it might happen. Because the police, you know how they have that saying, the police is turning up the heat on these people? Ain't shit turning up. It's cooling down. It's cooler than a fan, like G Money said. They allow them to do whatever they want in their city. They know, well known, they have to know, all the way up to the chief, about Chris' behavior, Gabby behavior, and Andy behavior. And they ignore them just to try to get a case against me about my behavior. And I had enough of that, chief, trying to set me up. You got your wish. I won't even run in your fight. But it's the title in the corrupt, partially ballotopia. I'm good with that. And if you ever take it down, I will write Trump and tell him, don't do me like PA Live did. Don't do no shady shit. And we cool. We cooler than a fan like G Money. But when you fuck me over, don't get mad at your fate. If you're already sick or something's happened traumatic to you, that should have been enough to get you to change and convert to God. Goodbye.